Hi, good evening everyone. This is Wednesday. This is not a live video. I'm not sure what's going on. There we go. I don't know if it's in focus or not. I don't know. It's not a live video. Anyway, this is Wednesday. It's been a fairly busy day. Daughter's getting married in a couple of days, so we're just about there. So I'm tired. I'm busy. It's been a long week already, but it's been fun. Anyway, what do y'all think? I got my haircut today. Got some color. Okay, this is what it looks like. Took off about 8 inches. I had a ton of hair. Anyway, that's my new look. And hopefully by Friday, the hair will look better. It'll be more relaxed. And I'll be more relaxed. Ha ha ha. Anyway, going right along. Today I am going to make this welcome sign for a hallway entrance, and this is from the double welcome. This is the larger welcome, and I'm using this board. This board is, I don't know how long. I had my measuring tape here earlier. What did I do with it? It's probably about 3 feet long. But don't quote me on it because I'm not sure. Here it is. I'm not sure how long this. The chalking surface is, yeah, about 30 inches across. Okay, just on the chalking surface. So, and then the height of it on the chalking is about 6.5 inches. So I've got a pretty good surface here to work on. See, it's big. This is a cabinet. It's probably a cabinet drawer or a cabinet door. It might have been a drawer because it's got, anyway, that's what it is. I took it, I painted this, I chalked it, I waxed it. When you're doing projects like this and they're raw, it's a raw material, it needs to be waxed or else your transfers will stick. So anyway, I figured I'd do the welcome, and then I would do some succulents, and this is from the transfer called, what is this transfer called? Love Grows Here. I knew that. Love Grows Here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 different transfers in one sheet. And this is from the double welcome. So do you see how we mix the transfers to create more? And it's completely up to your imagination. So what I am thinking is I'm going to do welcome in the center and do the succulents on each side. And we shall see how that goes. Let me make sure I have my tools here with me. I have my towel here. I have squeegees, small squeegees. I have things to stir sticks. I've got ink here. Oh, I am missing my big squeegee. Okay, I'll use this. I'll use my, I'm not sure where I put my angled squeegee today. It'll turn up. It has to be here on my desk somewhere. That's where I always leave it. Well, the house is right now turned upside down, so it'll turn up. Anyway, I have enough supplies. Now I'm just eyeing this. I'm just, taking it kind of, hopefully this will be centered. This one has already been used, so I don't need to. And again, let me show you for those that are new to this. See, it's not hollow, and you can see right there. It's not empty. There's no blank space. It's a fine silk mesh on here. And as you can see, because that area is just going to leave me an open area that looks like it has been chopped. And it is. It's chalk. Oops. And this is what we're going to do tonight. Is I'm going to use ink because I want this one to be permanent. So I have no plans on changing this one over. And I'm just going to line it up right about here. And I'm just going to bring it down. This is my brayer that I have, and that helps to bring items down. It's kind of like a rolling pin, but I would not make tortillas with this thing, okay? And then this is my large squeegee that when I put down my ink, I can cover a lot of surface with this one. And I am taking my black, this is black velvet ink. And with the ink, it's actually it's probably easier to work with ink. However, you want to be careful with some of the other areas, like when you're coming around edges. You don't want to get ink on places you don't want for it to go. For instance, I have, since this is a white chalk background here, I don't want ink to go into my other surface areas. So I'm just going to come around here, spread the ink. Hopefully you can see what I am doing. And I have no idea why I didn't do a live one tonight. I'm just, hopefully this won't be a long video. But that way you can still see what I am doing. There is a share button if you would share this video with someone that enjoys doing arts and crafts. Hey, maybe they're artistic. Maybe they like having a nice home. They like to change out their home decorations, and it's not going to cost them very much because these transfers are reusable and they can use and reuse as many times, so they can make a lot with one or two transfers. Or maybe they like to entertain. They would make great hostesses, or for a sit and sip painting party where you sit down, have a glass of wine, and everyone just grabs a board and they start making these projects. So if you know anyone in that category that would enjoy doing something like that, let them know. Give them my information. I would love to talk to them. Sometimes we just need some information. Don't you, when you go to a restaurant, don't you recommend people and say, hey, go to such and such restaurant. They have great steaks. They have great potatoes. Oh, their shrimp is amazing. Their lasagna is great. This is basically the same thing. Recommending one of your friends to come try something that you have tried. So maybe you have that friend out there that's might be sitting on the fence and is looking for something. They enjoy doing something nice. I had said I was going to use this, but seems like the small squeegee did just perfect. Here we go. Okay. I just want to get black ink in my white surface. There's my welcome. And you saw it. It just took a minute to make this, perhaps. Okay. There is my welcome. Move this over just a tad. Didn't take very long. Welcome. There we go. I do want for it to dry some. With ink, you have lots of time to work with because ink does not dry out as quick as chalk does. And the reason I want to at least dry some of it is because I'll be applying my succulent transfers, and I don't want to pick up any of the ink. It's very strange. I feel like I'm talking to myself. I don't have any interaction. But I'm sure that as how it goes in my live videos, I'm still going to have a, you know, something go on. It always does with me. It never ends. It never stops. You know, something always. But you know, it's easy. It's easy to fix. Nothing serious. Easy to fix. We will just talk away. That's all we're doing. I'm cutting my flower pots. There's 1, 2, 3 flower pots, and this one you can combine with this one. I think that's how it goes. And you've got some rain. You've got some cactus. You have different succulents here, and some leaves and some cactus. So there's a lot. And the love grows here. And some little lines over here, I guess maybe some sun rays, some small florets, I guess, and some succulent flowers over here that you can just add to it. So this is, I've been wanting to use this one. I've had this one now for a while, and I just have not gotten around to using this. Okay, and like I said, when you use them, in the back, see what I mean? I put ink in the back. And I really didn't want to do that. But I'm just going to call it, what is this? 2-striped flower pot. 2-striped flower pot, just because when you want to save the backing of the transfer for storage, and you want to put this back in. I mean, get some of my ink off here. You want to put the backing back on here so that it goes in the right place. That way your transfer doesn't stick to anything else. It's the method of, ooh, there we go, this comes right off here. It's a method of keeping your transfers safe. That way they don't get stuck to anything else, because storage is very important to prolong the life of your transfers. Like I said, these are reusable transfers. It's really a small investment. I'll look up the prices, and I'm going to have to check and see how much this one is, because I don't know the prices right off. That's really bad. You know, I should have checked the prices beforehand. That way you would know how much they are. And I think I'm going to use this succulent here. I believe it's maybe like an aloe vera plant. That's what it looks like to me. I'm going to show you in just a second. And I don't cut straight lines on my transfers, because I just can't cut straight lines. I can't draw a straight line, and I can't, so I kind of just make it curvy. And it's kind of like putting a puzzle together when I apply them to the backing. And let me see how this, yeah. This is the solid part. This is going to go down, and this is the detailed part. I always have to stop and think about which one I am doing. And since I'm using this one, it should fit right about there. So I think it will look nice, maybe. Am I pulling some of it away? I might be. I think that's probably a little bit too tall for it. Here's another one I think I'm going to use instead. Gee, I really wanted that one. I really, really wanted that one as my succulent. But yeah, it's just, I really love it, and I hate to trim it down in size, so I think I'm going to use this floral one here. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use this floral one. And I'm going to use the cactus one. I thought I was going to use this one here. It's kind of like aloe vera, but they're a little bit too tall, and they're too tall. It's going to be up here from my flower pot, and I don't want to cut them off. I could bring them down, but then the flower pot will absorb them about halfway. And I think using a small pot, I can probably trim this, just use the bottom part, but I think it would look funny. It wouldn't look right. I don't know. Maybe the first two. Gee, I really wanted that. Nah. Okay, so I'm going to use this one here. This one. And then I'm going to use my cactus. And I'll show you my cactus. This is the cactus. So those are the two that I am going to put on here. And let me bring out this other vase because I'm going to, hopefully, this is a solid vase. If you want to layer them, it would be great. It would be great to have this one and layer this one on top. That would look so cute. And since this is inked, I'm not sure I want to layer. I'm not sure I want to layer it. Because being that this is board, and even though I did treat this board, there seems to be some ink, some bleeding on the ink. Okay, and see, but it's not too bad. Well, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and try it. I can always touch it up with some more chalk paint, so that's not a problem. It'll be okay. And I'll just put my succulent here like this. It should be good. Now, this pot is, oh, this is where you can really see it. Can you see that transfer right there? Look at that. Look at that silk screen. Thousands and thousands of small, tiny silk screen area that allows the ink to flow through. That's what captures your design when you're making an image. That's the one. So I'm just going to put this down here. Let me see. Let me kind of eyeball this a little bit. See. Oh yeah. This one I'm going to put down right about here. It should work pretty good. And I'm just going to bring it down. This is Southwest, so one of the common colors is coral. One of the very common colors of the Southwest is coral. So that is what I am going to work with. Coral. And again, I'm just going to bring it down this way. And with ink, you want to start up in the blue. You don't want to start, and just a small goes a long way, especially with the ink. It's so true on the ink. Just take the ink and spread the ink across your board, because just a small amount does go a long way. And I'm hoping this comes out cute. Okay, here we go. The moment of truth for the reveal. I'm gonna cover this up. And again, it's very difficult to look at that. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Look at that flower pot. That's going to be one gorgeous flower pot. Okay, that is stunning. I love that. Love, 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 love that. Let me clean my ink here. And like I said, I have with ink, we have some time. It doesn't dry right away. That's why on tumblers and clothing, you have to put them, you have to apply heat. With tumblers and cups, put them in the oven for about 30 minutes on 300 degrees. On clothes, you have to iron it with the iron and apply heat that way. So that it sticks on there. This is going to be absolutely gorgeous. I'm looking forward to displaying this one. And this is the succulent. I'm just going to put a 1 on it and call it succulent number 1 in the back. That way I know which backing. Succulent 1. That way I know which backing goes to what. It's not a guessing game, because like when I use flowers, 12 of them, 12 different flowers, and I rinse them and I want to put them away. Well, where do 12 flowers come from? So I just flower number 1, 2, 3, I just label them. Now, one of the things is my ink is still wet over here. You know what? I'm going to jump to this side. I'm going to give that flower pot some time to dry some more. And I've got my succulent over here. I'm just hanging it over here. I'm going to get this teal one, and I am going to get you know what, I think okay, me and my craziness, but here we go. I'm going to use the ooh, I love this. I love showing you guys this, especially when they're solid. When they're solid like this, this is the base color. And then, if I can find it. Okay, that's the base color. And then this is going to be my detail. That's my detail on it. So you can see how gorgeous this is going to look. Okay, and you can see, you can't see the mesh. I can't see the mesh, but it shows how the mesh, how tight the mesh is in there. And I'm just going to put this one down like this. And I'm going to get my squeegee. I think it's crooked. And I'll put down the prices for this. Anytime you want to place an order, please let me know, because that way I can give you the discount. If you buy 2 inks, and the inks are $13.99, so if you buy 2 inks, I'll give you a 3rd one free. And just get 2 inks and a transfer, and I'll get you the 3rd one free. Now that's a deal. That is one heck of a deal. It'll be the transfer and 2 inks, and the 3rd one's going to be free. So far I'm using 2 colors, and then I'm going to come in with some green. So if something, you want to make something like that, like this what I'm making, there you go. There's your 3 colors. I would strongly suggest that to start with, to get two colors, and then either a white or a black, because those are the ones that you're going to use more often. Those are the ones that are for your sentiments. It's either usually black or white. White if it's on a black board, and if it's on a white board, then it's going to be the black. So those are the two colors that I definitely do think that you need to get. So order two colors and let me give you either the white or the black one for free. So let's see, here's my moment of truth. Peel and reveal. Oh, gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Oh. Okay, this isn't going to work, but here we go. Okay, kind of looks like a pocket right now. Let me see if I can put it back on my work surface. Oops, I think it became blurry. Where's my camera? There we go. My camera is kind of blurred. Okay. Hopefully it's not blurry anymore. Okay. So that is stunning. So far, so good. Dry this some. The ink over here on this one is still wet. It looks like it had gone blurry. Let me bring it over here. And these boards do get hot. You want to wait for them to get back to room temperature because you don't want your transfer to melt. You know, these transfers, you want to take good care of them. You certainly do not want them to melt on you. Okay. So, my succulent is over here. And I want to protect my flower pot over here. So I'm going to cover it a little bit because I don't want for it, well, yeah, it's going to go over. It is going to go over my flower pot to some degree. And I'm just going to put this down lightly because I don't want to ruin my flower pot. When I lift it, I'm going to be careful because I really don't want to ruin my flower pot down below. I don't want for it to lift. If it does lift, fixing it is going to be very difficult. It's going to involve taking a thin paintbrush and reapplying the ink on there. That's really how it gets fixed. Okay, here is green ink. And I've got my small squeegee here. Let me make sure that, yeah, this is ink. Okay, this is just called green ink. Whew, take a look at that. And this is still a 2-ounce container. I'm trying to find some place to put this down at. This is still a 2-ounce container. It's one of the last of the Mohicans that came through, because now everything is in 2-ounce containers. So this one came through towards the end. So I have a couple of them. When I got my starter kit, I got 2-ounce paste, and now May the 1st they made the change to 3-ounce paste. And the start kit is still $99. We've made the increase in the chalk paste, but it did not increase the start of the fee of the starter kit. And inside the starter kit, there's 8 transfers, 5 paste, not ink. There's 5 paste, 8 transfers, a small squeegee, the angled squeegee, the apron, the Aiden board, the Aiden chalkboard, one Aiden chalkboard, one 10-inch round board, the white one, thank you cards, and your business information. If you're a hobbyist, if you're an artist, if you love to design, if you like to create, if you like to decorate, these are the people that do wonderful arts and crafts shows. You can make very good money just using your imagination to create. Stay-at-home moms. Oh no, 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 no. See what I mean? Okay, I'm gonna have to go back with it. It did lift. Oh my God, it did lift. Okay, see what I mean? The ink didn't dry. It did lift. So I'm gonna have to go back. I'm gonna do this off camera. It did lift, so I'll have to go back and fix it. See that? But look at how pretty the succulent looks. that is amazing. I'll fix it. And then I'm going to show you, once it's done, I'm going to show you what it looks like. But I'm going to let this dry real good. And I'll fix it and I'll show you the ending result. No worries, it's easy enough to take care of. But that just confirmed my fears. And that's one of the things about ink, since it is not, with ink, since it is not dry,